Alright, fellas. So we have another one of them videos where the woman is talking about her affair while she was married. I can't wait to hear this. Let's get into it.
So my affair partner was my kid's dentist for 2 years before anything ever happened with us. And I get some questions about that because some people are confused as like, how can we just be friends or hang out in a friend group or, not like just know each other casually. And then all of a sudden one day now we're flirting and it seems like it's crossing the line. Like,
How the fuck you think all that shit starts in the first place? You gotta hang out and you gotta be around to be flirting. How you gonna flirt from, he's at work and you at home or the grocery store? You gotta be around each other to flirt.
what happened? So I kind of wondered that myself. And I want to give you a couple of reasons for why that happens. So psychologists call it, the first reason is exposure effect. So for 2 years, he and I was around each other. We saw each other, sporadically whenever the kids had an appointment. He has a friendly personality, very,
Real friendly too.
just warm and he has a good bedside personality for, a medical professional. So he makes you feel comfortable, that kind of thing.
So comfortable that you just want to get on your knees and have him take a look at your cavity.
It's not like we were flirting for 2 years because we didn't do that. It was just, hey, what's going on with my child? This is what we need to do, blah, blah, blah. We're in for a cleaning. Everything looks great. You guys are doing good. That kind of thing.
Cleaned you out real good.
And then just, one day I go into the office and I'm in for a cleaning and it just, he's talking about Valentine's Day and how he had a fail and, just all that kind of stuff. But anyways, so I think that just being exposed to a person, over time, you start to feel comfortable. There's a warmth there.
I feel like you get exposed to a person so many times, like in your life. Let's just say you go to work, you see a coworker. Does that mean that now you have an affair with your coworker, your manager? If you're doing like a drive-through or a coffee in the morning before you go to work, like grabbing a breakfast sandwich. Oh yeah, I've been coming here for 2 years. Guess what? Now I gotta have an affair with this person. Doesn't make any sense.
There's familiar there. This is a nice person. We start to feel safe. There may have been some attraction there. That kind of thing. And then another thing.
I don't think you would flirt with anybody that you're not attracted to. I don't believe that shit. So she's trying her best to make it sound as good as possible,
Is timing. So maybe everything, in my marriage was okay before that. Maybe things in his marriage was okay before. And then, something shifted, something changed. I know for me, we have been going through, a very difficult season for probably about.
So I'm gonna go and fuck off with the dentist.
3 years, before anything happened, and that season just kind of progressively got worse. So, maybe in his marriage, things had, started to become really like bad, unmet needs, disconnect. I know he was separated for a little while before he and I started talking. So, that could have been it.
At least he did the right thing because he didn't start to flirt with you when he was in a relationship. That's what I'm getting from this. But this woman right here started flirting and having an affair with the dentist when she was in a relationship, when she was married.
Hey, let me flirt. Let me see who's going to be interested, that kind of thing.
He let me flirt? He let me flirt. You didn't have no intentions of flirting until he let you flirt. Are you listening to this bullshit? There's more.
So if you're in that situation and you're like, hey, we were just friends, we were hanging out at a cookout, or, we were all
Cookout? Was he black? Oh, okay.
couple friends, and then all of a sudden something just shifted and we
And his cock ended up in my pussy.
started flirting, or we just started
Oh,
talking, and then something crossed the line, conversation wise. I'm not talking about you like actually cross the line. You could cross the line in conversations, that kind of.
He was like, hey, so I got this a new tool, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to use on you, you know? Want me to clean you out? I mean, you want to get the cleaning done? Okay. Here, put this in your mouth. Hey. I didn't tell you to bite. I didn't tell you to bite.
Thing. And that could be it. Things in your marriage shifted, and you wasn't aware that you were vulnerable, things in their marriage, and then you've been around them a long time, so there's that comfort, that familiar, atmosphere with this person. But what I did, I do get a lot of questions about this, so I created a free guide for you guys. All you have to do is click the link in the bio.
Guide on what? How to suck your dentist's cock? What is the guide is about? How to cheat on your husband with your dentist?
And it's going to talk to you about, why is it hard to let go of the affair partner, and give you some tips on some first steps.
He gave you a tip too.
That will help you to start the process of letting go. So just, if you have any questions, just let me know. But keep in mind that letting go is a process. It's not a one and done. So click the link in the bio. I think it's going to be a really good resource for you. Have a great day.
Have a great day. She looked like she about to go see the dentist right now. But hey, click the link in the bio for my guide so I can teach you how to be a whore. Yo, you were going to that dentist with your kids. How come your kids were like, yo, mom, why are you flirting with this fucking dude, man? The fuck? I don't know. Isn't it funny how all of these people have like something to sell you in the end? Sometimes I don't even know if these stories are real, they just make up these stories so people can go and click the link in the bio. I don't know, but this is a funny ass story, man. I feel bad for your husband because she looked like she from the suburbs, She ain't driving to Section 8. She going to the house. What do you guys think? A lot of women are coming out these days and they're revealing that they had an affair with somebody when they were in a relationship. So fellas, keep your eyes open and keep your ears open too, I guess. Yeah, so you can hear shit. Because things might be going on around, I'm not saying it's your wifey, man, but I'm just saying. Just watch out, man. Just be cautious, just be on standby. Don't trust these. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, man, this was a funny video, man. I really enjoyed doing this. If you guys like these type of video, man, subscribe and leave your comment. I want to know what you guys think about what this lady said. And I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace and love.